Oh my god, you guys, it's finally been confirmed. One of Sony's biggest, best exclusives ever made has finally got the sequel we've all been crying out for. Knack 2, everybody. Yes, The Last of Us Part 2 has actually been confirmed by Sony for release on the PS4. The announcement was made at this year's PlayStation Experience on Saturday, December the 3rd, where Sony unveiled a ton of new games and remasters that are all heading for the PS4.
We're not exactly drowning in details about The Last of Us 2, as you'd imagine, but we do know a few things. Importantly, that you play as Ellie rather than Joel this time around. The game takes place 5 years after the original, with Ellie now 19 years old. Neil Druckmann, a creative director at Naughty Dog, of course the company behind The Last of Us, said at PSX, if the first game the theme was the love between these two characters, this story's the counter of that. It's about hate.
It's actually really hard to read back when someone talks like a idiot. It's like,
well, we talk like idiots most of the time.
Yeah,
so
but
it should be quite natural.
We're never quoted though, are we? Druckmann acknowledged that there is trepidation about going back to these characters. We feel that as well. No one loves these characters more than we do, and we wouldn't do it if we didn't have the right idea.
But he's right though. The characters are
Yeah.
very personal, and is it scary to see what they're going to do? Are they going to ruin the whole original story with this new vision of theirs?
There's weight now as well, because there's like people were excited for The Last of Us, sure, but now you've got attachment to The Last of Us. People are expecting something now, so it's a bit of a risky move. You know, they could have moved on to other characters or something. They could have kept in the same universe, but they've decided to just keep moving on with these characters, which is interesting. Brave call, I think. But
it's about the excitement and the hype now. It's like people are expecting, anticipating so much good. And for those of you who have seen the trailer, it was absolutely fantastic. And Ellie's singing and playing the guitar, and the way that they've rendered that, they've had her playing the guitar. They've had someone playing the guitar, and they've rendered exactly where each note and each string gets played.
It's fantastic, yeah.
It's beautifully rendered. So well done with that trailer. The Last of Us 2 was not Naughty Dog's only project unveiled at PSX, however. The Uncharted Lost Legacy standalone was confirmed.
As far as I'm aware, they say the word standalone, so that means you don't need Uncharted.
So Uncharted 4 is the last in the series. Yeah, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, until we release.
Here's another bit of story.
It will take place after the events of Uncharted 4. Will centre on the characters of Chloe and Nadine, and will in fact be longer than The Last of Us Left Behind DLC.
Yeah, so this does look pretty interesting, but you know, it's Uncharted, isn't it? It's gonna be shit.
What is it about Uncharted you don't like, Mike? I'll tell you what I don't like. It's all the fucking climbing.
Yeah.
And the repetitive. I won't go on a rant. I'll stop myself going on a rant.
This is going to upset a lot of people, but I've played all 4 of them. I've given it absolute benefit of the doubt. I've played every one, and you know it's that thing where I played 500 hours and I didn't like it. I know. It's like I wanted to see what the fuss was about. You know, I wanted to see what all the hype was about. Nathan Drake's an asshole.
You don't like Nathan Drake?
No, not very relatable.
Don't connect with their characters.
It's funny and everything.
I was the same. I got so bored halfway through Uncharted 4. It's like climbing, and you're right, it's just repetitive.
I guess I just don't get it. That people will say Uncharted 4 is the best one, Uncharted 4 is one of the best games from last year or whatever, but...
What do you guys think? This is what we think. It doesn't mean anything. It means that we're total idiots, but what do you guys think about Uncharted?
Bring it on! Sony went pretty hard on nostalgia at PlayStation Experience, announcing remasters for games like Wipeout Omega Collection, which does look very nice, Crash Bandicoot, a trailer for Parappa the Rapper, and Capcom revealed its 2 vs 2 fighter sequel, Marvel vs Capcom Infinite. Just another set of fans to annoy. We also got a look at a new Death Stranding trailer, which frankly just leaves us even more baffled as to what the game is actually about. But the thought of Hideo Kojima and Guillermo Konami del Toro working together is just about enough to get us excited.
There was a lot of sequels, a lot of remasters, but there were some interesting original IPs on show as well. Pyre, Absolver, Let It Die, Neo, Windjammers, Nex Machina. Fucking butchering these, aren't I? Nex Machina. Sony had a lot of titles to show off. Oh yeah, and that Knack 2 thing wasn't a joke. They actually announced that as well. I think I still got my copy of knack.
Yeah, sealed.
Sealed. I haven't even bothered selling it. I think I got it as a Christmas present.
Yeah, oh, lovely. Well, thank you.
It's like
Thank
someone
you.
who knows nothing about gaming. You're just like,
Yeah,
there you go,
this
Merry
is cheap.
Christmas.
Sony did a pretty good job at the PlayStation Experience this year. They actually unveiled more games than they did at E3, which is a pretty big deal. If you want the full list of games, you can head over to the PlayStation blog. We'll put a link down in the description. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We'll see you next time.